It's always interesting on the trail. So yeah, your pitman arm, your steering box controls your pitman arm, which in return... Guys, this has been a wonderful journey, and many things have happened. Birds flying in and stealing my food, tie rods breaking, semi-trucks cracking my windshield. Check this video out. I don't know, I was videoing, talking about, just in case we would become express kind of fussing around, I was giving the naughty one, but I go, guys, look at this. And she was just like standing there going, she took off, then we go around the corner again, and there she is again.
Well, what are you going to do?
She looks away, and then I go, okay, bye. Huh? And then she looks at me. She goes, no. If you're paying attention, I was like... Oh, I was watching the road and the camera, just make sure. That steering.
You just want to hang out?
That without the stabilizer?
Hmm?
Fingers in there. Cut the fingers off. Yeah.
Are you just going to hang out?
Yeah.
Does you want inside?
Yeah.
You really don't. I really don't think there's anything in there for you. Yeah, okay.
All right, guys. Dirty hands, kind of tired. It's not from holding the steering wheel all day long. Had to replace this tie rod, so we stopped at Rockworks in Montrose, Colorado. And Rich, thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. So look, these guys had huge hospitality. If you ever get a chance to stop in and say hello on my behalf or your own, or if you ever need something, it's a couple miles away from the trail, but the man hooked me up. Thank you. Thank you. So now here we are at Animas Forks in Colorado. It's a ghost town near Silverton. So this ghost town is located in the San Juan Mountains, and we're at about 11,200 feet. So if you've heard me breathing heavy today, that's why. So anyhow, behind these side-by-sides, there's several of the original buildings still remaining. And I believe the best way to explore this region is strictly by Jeeps or four-wheel drive high-clearance vehicles. Anyhow, there's a post office straight ahead. And then, just behind the Jeeps, off in the distance, was a stone-based building. The base is still there, the foundation, but everything wood had eroded, most likely with the weight of the snow, had fallen down the side of the hill. So, tell me this is not beautiful. I mean, wow. So the history behind the whole town, prospectors built this town in about 1873, about 12 miles northeast of Silverton. America. It appears to have had a fire, obviously. Some chars on the framework, but the structure still exists. So here is a footing that is still in existence. Very impressed. You know, it's not something you could just chip away at. And it's been here since pre-1857. So come to find out, this is Animas Forks. You'd have to look this up online. It's got a long history. Miners would come out here and search for gold. So those picnic tables weren't here back then, but we are little drops of water in a sea. Wow. All right, so what I thought was a hotel is technically called the William Duncan House. Sorry, I'm out of breath out of here, man. The air at these elevations cuts me. So back in the 1850s, this is what a crib would look like. I'm walking around in here and it seems pretty sketchy. It's off camber. The floorboards are fairly weak, so don't go too far into it. Just give a little peek-see around the corner here. There's a back door. There's a fireplace. The view, you look out and see what was the post office built in 1857. And I don't think I'm gonna go up the staircase, guys. So I'd like to give Engineer Pass a rating, since you don't really get to watch a full-on video of what Engineer Pass was all about. I would say if you're looking for switchbacks with micro obstacles on each switchback until you get to the top, then you get the beauty. You can look down and see some mines. You see the trail that you just came up from. So yeah, Engineer's Pass is worth doing, but if you're looking for the epics, I will start back with a video about 2 or 3 videos ago when we did Black Bear Pass. Black Bear Pass was absolutely phenomenal. Some of the most breathtaking scenes I've ever seen in my life, and I'm 53. So get a chance to check anything off your bucket list. Make sure it starts with Black Bear Pass, then Imogene, and then you can do Ophir or Poughkeepsie Gulch. Had a lot of obstacles in it, and I'm a rock crawler, so that was fun. But as far as breathtaking scenes, stuff you'll never see again unless you come back here twice, definitely start with Black Bear. Okay guys, maybe I'll have a couple more things in this video for you to watch. If not, you know, it was nice having you here watching my journey and all the journeys we had here in Colorado with Jeep and Gypsies and my boy Mark, Jeep Daddy. All right, there's more to come. Always check out my channel. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and get out there and live your life off-road. We've had an interesting day. We left the KOA this morning, headed through Ouray, Colorado, heading towards the entrance to Poughkeepsie Gulch and Engineer Pass. As we entered Engineer, my tie rod sheared off at the ball joint on my passenger side. Pretty scary. If you've ever lost a tie rod before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know precisely how a tie rod works, it controls the steering from your pitman arm down to your drag link, goes down to your passenger side, and from the passenger side to the driver's side, the tie rod bar that controls both tires, steering in the same direction. Well, up on a cliff that was probably, I'd say, 300 feet tall, down to another trail, it snapped. Both of my tires inverted, kind of like when you're skiing and you do french fries and pizza. Well, we had a pizza situation going on, and it almost threw us to the right, to passenger side, off the cliff. So stopped real quick, had to have a couple people muscle the tires into place so we could back out of the way on a skinny part of the trail, and then a 3-hour round trip to Montrose to go get some parts. A replacement tie rod, not heavy duty, so I'm being gentle right now. But I will say, you know, you buy a heavy duty tie rod and it shears off right at the pin. I've never heard of that happening before. Message me down below and let me know if it's common. I've never heard of it before. I know if you slam into a rock hard enough, you could bend your tie rod, or you can break something, but just surely driving along, I don't think it should have happened. So any suggestions also down below, leave me a message what I should go for a tie rod, because I will be putting the carbon off-road heavy duty 44s with the Curry housings on here in about a week and a half anyway. So it was just very unfortunate that most of our day was spent driving through communities. Oh my God, look at that, guys. Look at this, look at this, look at this, guys. There's a deer. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? That is so random. Dessa just pointed that out to me. Hope you guys saw that. That was awesome. Anyway, the things you see on a trail, right? Break down, and then you end up seeing an awesome little deer. Stay tuned. Well, my friends, it's always unfortunate when you lose some of your footage from an epic, wonderful trail. But I want to thank you for sticking by my side, watching my videos, giving me the thumbs up, sharing, subscribing. I met so many wonderful people in the last month on these epic trails in Colorado, Utah, Arizona, California, Nevada. So continue watching. Keep your eyes peeled for the next video. We will be heading off to Trail Hero here pretty soon. And we're doing a tour with Jeep and Gypsy. Welcome adventure to Trail Hero. So, Paula, it's going to be great. Mark, we're going to have fun. Guys, thank you so, so much. This is why I do this, so that you, if you can't get out there, can live vicariously through me. We see some of the greatest rigs. We hang with some of the greatest people, like this guy, Trail Nut. All right, guys, thank you. Once again, share, like, subscribe. Check me out on Patreon, Jay Bowman, Jeeper, and see where we go next.